Hello again, Demetra, and welcome to another video, and this one's going to be another video game related review. But before I start, I just want to say, hope you all had a great weekend, hope you had fun, whatever you were up to, whether or not you were with family, friends, or if you spent the day on your own, whatever you're up to, hope you had a great day. But before I start, I just want to say, hope you enjoyed my previous videos that I did, because I made one on Tuesday. As well as the Alex Francis video that I made on Friday, my review on Saturday, and obviously I made one on Sunday, so I did, which was a Alex video of him celebrating having 10 subscribers on his videos. And yeah, I know it's a bit weird, a bit out of place and stuff, but I thought, do you know what, that'd be a little nice idea to do, so that's why I did that and stuff. And I rarely upload on Sundays, but I hope you did enjoy those videos and stuff. Because you might think, why did I make 4 videos and stuff? It's just a one-off, so it is. And I rarely do it. I rarely make 4 videos in 1 week, you know what I mean? So it's usually the 3 videos I do. So the Tuesday, the Friday, and the Saturday ones that I do. That's what I usually do. Other thing I just want to say is whether or not you live in the UK or if you're British and stuff, hope you had a great St. George's Day yesterday and stuff. Because I know I'm not entirely sure if people do celebrate it and stuff, and that's sort of strange for me to say, because obviously I do live in the UK, you know what I mean? I do live in the United Kingdom, and I am British as well. Not full British, Italian and Irish, part Italian and Irish. But there you go. But I wonder if you did celebrate it. If you did, hope you had a great day. So yeah, this one is going to be about my thoughts of Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. I just want to share my thoughts about it and stuff. Now, the thing about it, obviously, this was announced during a Nintendo Direct in 2016. And when I heard about this, I got really, really excited that Nintendo was porting this game over to the 3DS. Now, in 2016, we saw a lot of Nintendo-related games from the Wii U be ported over to the 3DS. And the reason being was because of the fact that the Wii U wasn't selling well. It wasn't really doing well. But the 3DS was still selling well for Nintendo. So what they did was that they ported a bunch of their games from the Wii U to the 3DS to really make a bit more money and make a bit more profit. Because with the Wii U pretty much dying off and the 3DS still selling well, they wanted, obviously, everyone who was still on the 3DS to play those games, even if they didn't own a Wii U. And this was one of them. And it was pretty cool to see that happen. It really was. Now, the Wii U version of Super Mario Maker was released in September 2015, and the 3DS version was released in October 2016. A year after it came out. And I actually bought this on launch day. I was really excited. And once I bought it and stuff, I started playing it when I got home. And I started having a lot of fun with this game. And it was just pretty cool to see a handheld game, for a home console game, to be ported over to a handheld, device. It was just crazy, you know what I mean? And it was pretty cool to see that. And I think the portable version was really good. But there were a few things, obviously, that made the 3DS version a little bit different to the Wii U version. One thing that people didn't like was that there was no ability to search for levels on the course world when you're playing levels. All you can do is basically play the levels that are available to play. So there's no search mechanic, which is a bit of a shame, and I totally agree with that. I think that would have been a nice option to have. Another thing, obviously, you cannot use the costumes in it due to the fact it was never implemented in the 3DS version, as well as the Super Mushroom that they have. But apart from that, there's still a lot of great content in Super Mario Maker 3DS that's well worth playing. And obviously, you can do the usual of, creating levels within the course bot and playing them. But you can also play people's levels online. And one of the best things that makes this version amazing is the challenge mode. And basically, the challenge mode is obviously where you complete a bunch of challenges within, levels of Super Mario Maker that have been created, I think, by Nintendo. By Nintendo. And you do the little challenges, which are really, really cool, such as, collecting as many coins as you can before you, touch the flag. Hit any enemies before, you hit the flag. Or destroy piranha plants with fire flowers, whatever, that sort of stuff. And it's really, really good, quite challenging, but it's actually quite fun. It really, really is. Definitely gets your brain going and stuff, because obviously there are different paths for, different, with different levels with the challenge mode. And it's really, really fun. And that's what I quite liked about it. When I first bought it, I actually didn't really use the challenge mode that much. I just mostly made levels and played them. And I kept thinking, I thought, this is quite limited. Do you know what I mean? This isn't really, really good. But once I properly got into the challenge mode, I kept thinking, I thought, wow, this is really, really good. And overall, at one point, I even said that this is better than the Wii U version. And now, I know, that might annoy a lot of people, but the Wii U version's still good. But the problem with it is, overall, the Wii U version is quite limited. It really, really is. Because the problem with the Wii U version is there isn't really an offline mode. All you've got offline is creating levels and playing them. That's all you've got on that. And that's a bit of a disappointment with that game. And that's why when I made that video about the Wii U version, in the far future, it's going to be seen as a very, very, very limited version. When Nintendo down the line, in the far future, discontinues the Wii U as well as the 3DS services, this version is going to be the one that most people want to play. And that's just the truth about it. Even when they turn off the online services for this, and you cannot play anyone's levels online, you'll still have a lot of great content in this version, because you'll have the challenge mode, as well as creating levels and playing them offline, which is still a good, thing to have. But it sort of hurts on that. It really, really does with the Wii U version. Now, another thing you can actually do in this is you can actually send your creations to people, friends, if you've got friends who own a 3DS, which is a good thing, to have. I've actually not really tried that, because the couple of friends I have don't really play the 3DS, so obviously I can't really try that. But I think if I did, I definitely would want to see what it's like and stuff. So it's pretty cool. You can send your levels to friends via Street Pass, which is nice to do. And you can even send them unfinished levels. So if they, if you want to, if you want them to maybe add something into it, that's actually a pretty cool thing to have and stuff, which I really, really like. But it's well worth getting into if you want to play that. You know what I mean? On it's really, really good. One thing is, obviously, it doesn't have a transfer feature, which I understand. Obviously, people might think, oh, I wish I could transfer them over my levels and stuff. Yeah, that would have been a nice thing, but you've got to understand that due to the limitations, they couldn't really do that. You know what I mean? But still, it's a nice thing to have. And a final warning I just want to give to those who might be getting this game, or if you've already got it, is be careful if you put this into a different 3DS. Now, the thing that's a bit puzzling, no pun intended, but the thing that's sort of confusing this game is with other 3DS games. So say, for example, take Pilot Wings Resort, for example. Let's say, for example, that I've got a 3DS XL, and actually, make more sense, new 2DS XL, because I have it. And let's just say, for example, I think, do you know what? I want to play it on one of my older 3DSs. So obviously I can turn the system off, take it out of the new 2DS XL, and put it in my 3DS, other 3DS that I have, and play it straight away. With this game, you can't do that. You can't do that. So let's just say, for example, if I'm taking new Super Mario Maker 3DS out of my new 2DS XL. Pardon, sorry about that. And I put it in my other 3DS. If you put it in, it will actually attempt to delete your current levels. So it will. Now, I don't know why this actually happens. I'm not entirely sure. But it's sort of, I remember I tried it. I was like, why the heck does it do that? So basically, if you have a new 2DS XL and you take Super Mario Maker out and you put it in a different 3DS, it will attempt to delete it. And if you delete it, all those levels are gone. And from what I've heard, is that it actually syncs to any certain 3DS. And that's how it works. So basically, it's sort of like putting one like a pile of data into another machine, from one machine into another, and not recognize that data. So it basically tries to delete it. So if you actually are attempting to put your copy of Super Mario Maker 3DS into another 3DS, do not do it, because you don't want your levels you've created to be deleted. So definitely be careful if you are interested in doing that. So just do not do it. So that's just a warning stuff. But my overall thoughts of this game is, it is definitely well worth the time. I know a lot of people might not like it, but for a handheld, Super Mario Maker, it is really, really good. The challenge mode and the fun of it is really, really good. The challenge mode makes this really, really worthwhile, and it's just a great little device to have. You know what I mean? I think if you don't have a Wii U, this is well worth playing. You know what I mean? This is a bloody amazing game. Just incredible and stuff to enjoy and stuff. Now, I know people have said, that should make it for the Switch and stuff. I don't think they'll be able to make it for the Switch. Maybe, I don't know, but that's going to be a little bit difficult if they made the Wii U version for the Switch, because you don't have that gamepad functionality on it, which would make it a little bit difficult. It really, really would. Maybe they might make a sequel, or they might make a new one. I don't know. But that's definitely something to think about and stuff, because obviously you'd have to control it like on the controller, you know what I mean? So, but I think if they ever did make a version for the Switch, being truthful here, I would say it'd be quite limited, because again, you don't have the touch functionality. Well, obviously it does have a touch screen, but maybe if they ever made it, I think they'd have to make it in like a handheld version, in a handheld mode, and that's it. But that's just my quick thoughts about that. I don't know. Super Mario Maker 2? Yeah? I don't know. That'd be a nice thing to see if that ever happens. But, so yeah. But anyway, yeah. Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. Amazing little handheld version. Really, really good. And it's well worth it if you love your Super Mario Maker. You know what I mean? It's really, really good. So yeah, that's what makes it really, really good to play. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all on Friday with my Alex Francis video. Not sure what I'm going to be doing yet, but whenever you do find out, hope you do enjoy it. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye!